growing potatoes in a small garden space. What I'm doing for the second attempt, because the first attempt a year or two ago I tried it, I didn't do it right, but I used a different method of places I looked up online. And it's growing potatoes in buckets. As you can see, I got my dirt. I got potatoes that I've been shitting for a while. And check out this bucket. This is actually a bucket of potatoes in there that have been growing. The idea is I will be putting potatoes and dirt here, right? The dirt to this level, and I put the potatoes on top, and then I fill up the bucket to basically about here of dirt. And that's what I did here. And it grew up the other day and was coming out of the dirt. And then I hilled it again. And as you can see right here, it's already pushing through and gonna be pushing through the hilling I did essentially. So I'm gonna get this started and get you an idea of these other buckets. I got 3 other buckets, these bunch of these potatoes. I don't know if I'll use them all because of space and stuff, but the experiment of growing potatoes in buckets has reached its second try, and I'm determined this year to see some results. So I'll show you now how I do it. So basically I filled up this dirt of this bucket about a few inches from the bottom, and I just put in 4 potatoes, basically with the plants I grown up. Important thing when you do this, if you're going to do this in buckets, you got to put holes for drainage in the bottom of the bucket. Otherwise it'll just rot and won't grow well. So very important, you got to do that. So what I'm going to do now is basically fill this bucket with dirt basically up to here, so not quite to the top, give it like a couple inches, and then when that pushes through, I'll hill it basically to the top, so I can still water and won't spill dirt over. So let's fill this up. So as you can see, I filled the bucket up pretty much with a lot of dirt, not to the top. I left about 4 inches. So when the shoots come out, right, I'll hill it and fill the dirt up to hill over to keep the potatoes from getting hit by the sun, and I'll fill it up basically almost to the top. So this is our second update to the potatoes video in the buckets. I just realized I should have filmed before I put the dirt in these 2 buckets, but I just realized this bucket pretty much looked like these, just popping out through the ground. You can see it kind of coming in through here. And this one is doing fantastic. As you can see, this is the purple potatoes. Why I keep saying tomatoes, I don't know. But they're flowering, and yeah, I'm really excited. So we're gonna fill these up to just below the top now and let them grow and flower like this. And we'll wait a little while longer and we'll find out how many potatoes we get.